Hello everyone, my name is Joy and this is my channel, Bookish Joy. So for my first video here on YouTube, I thought that I would do the Booktube Newbie Tag and tell you guys a little bit about myself and a little bit about my channel and what you can expect to see here. So question number one is, why did you start this channel? And the answer to that is pretty simple. It's because I love to read. It's a huge part of my life and it's something that I really want to share with other people who also love books. Number two is, what are some fun and unique things that you can bring to Booktube? Well, I love doing skits and writing, so I'd love to do some videos on that. I'm also a cosmetology student, so I'd love to do maybe some like fandom-y book, hair, makeup tutorials, or maybe some lookbooks. I think that would be a lot of fun. Number three is, what are you most excited about for this channel? And that is to make some friends who actually like books. I don't know about you guys, but where I live, it's really hard to find other teenagers or young adults who also love reading as intensely as I do. And so I really want to connect and talk to you guys, and we can all just share our love of reading together. Number four is, why do you love reading? And I don't know, it just, when you read, it takes you to this whole another world. And you can just, every time you open a book, you can just go on this brand new adventure and you get to live a life from a different perspective and see different things from normally how you would see them. Like, I know it's kind of cliche to say that it's magical, but I mean, it kind of is. I can't really think of any other word for it. Number five is, what book or series got you into reading? And for me, this is definitely gonna have to be the Percy Jackson series. This is the first book series that I ever read, and also the first book series that I ever fell in love with. From the first book, I was instantly hooked, and I went out and I bought the box set because it was just so fascinating to me. And I'd only ever really read for school, and it was kind of all, you know, some of it was non-fiction and stories that didn't really interest me, so I just assumed that I didn't like to read. And it wasn't until I picked up this series that I was just like, wow, I didn't even know books like this existed. And I just love this series so much to this day. Number six is, what questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? And for this one, I'm gonna have to go with how they just seem so comfortable and so confident on camera. And I know I'm still new at this and I'm still kind of working on it. I would ask them how they do book reviews, because so far any book reviews that I've tried to film, I just feel like it's hard to like compartmentalize what I'm thinking and kind of get it to go in the right order and kind of help to keep it concise. Number seven is, what challenges do you think starting a booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? And this one is definitely feeling comfortable and confident on camera. I've never done this before. I've never even had just a regular YouTube channel, so I think it's definitely going to take some getting used to. Number eight is, when did you start reading? And for me, this was around 8th grade. I was actually going through a lot of health problems with my back, and I had this thing called spinal stenosis and spondylolisthesis, which I don't know, I don't know what that is, but basically I had this pain in my leg every time I walked, so I had to spend a lot of time in bed. And it could get, you know, it can get kind of depressing being in bed all the time, and so that was really when I started reading and really started to fall in love with it. And it made me feel like I had something to do even though I couldn't really leave my bed. Number nine is, where do you read? And my answer for this is everywhere. I'll read in the car, I'll read on a float in the pool, I'll read in the bathtub, I'll read in my bed, I'll read sitting down. I'll pretty much read anywhere. If you give me a book, I'll find a comfortable spot somewhere. And number 10 is, what kind of books do you like to read? I mostly like fantasy and sci-fi, although I've started getting into contemporaries a bit more. And I also love historical fiction. I'll really read anything as long as it has an interesting plot line and good characters. I'm not really picky. So that was it for my Booktube Newbie Tag. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm hoping to post more videos in the future. So thank you for watching. Bye!